Good morning.
Hello, welcome.
Hi. You see me there?
I see
Almost.
you. Yes. I
Yeah.
see you.
We're good?
Yep.
Yeah? Sound is good?
I'll check in a second.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday. It is Saturday, right? Yes.
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 Yes, the sound is good.
Good. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Freddie says evening, morning.
Right.
Here.
Evening for you, Freddie. Good morning, good evening. And good evening to anybody else who is awake right now at late time. Late hour for some, early hour for others.
That's right. Hello.
Hi.
All right, you can get started whenever you're
All
ready.
right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 32 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. Feel free to hit that like button. We really like that. Every 30,000 likes, every 30 minutes, I did the same thing you did last time. We're going to do our 5 free, okay, guys? But please hit that like button if you do like the live, okay? And we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live today.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A €5 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. €15 will get you 3 questions answered. €25 will get you 5 questions answered. And €50 will get you 10 questions answered plus 1 bonus question. Also, as you all know, we have an email list in the link in the bio. Make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us if you haven't already. We also have a Patreon where with your paid subscription you have access to email questions 24/7 at the same rate as the lives, as well as an abundance and self-love meditation.
And we have another one there too.
One more up there right now that just got posted yesterday, I believe.
That's right.
All right, and we can get started here on our list.
Awesome.
And for those of you just joining us here, if you didn't hear, we are doing our 5 free questions every half an hour, but you can feel free to keep on tapping the live if you do like the live.
That's
of course. Thank you.
And feel free to share it too.
Of course. And thank you for the gifts as well.
Yes, thank you.
All right, first up on our list here is June Riley.
Hey,
Hi,
June.
June's first question here is, hey ladies, Rebecca, I'm starting to have a period again after going on an HRT tablet. Is everything okay? Can I still conceive?
Yes.
Her next question is, Carlos was on the telephone to me regarding his dad has passed away. Or has he passed away? I couldn't make out what he was saying as he was so upset, and I didn't want to ask him to repeat what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
So did his dad pass away?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, and June's last question here. She says, Carlos admitted he was at home, but stated he loves me and wants to travel to me this year.
Mm-hmm.
Will it happen with everything going on? Thank you so much.
Not this year. No, it doesn't feel like it's this year. Next year, 2026, they show me.
All right,
Yeah.
and she says, I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.
You too, honey.
Thank you, June. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Freddie A.
Hey,
Hi,
Freddie.
Welcome back. Freddie's first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Is it possible to get a spirit message for me? Thank you for helping me out, relaying comforting messages for me during my grieving period.
Oh, no problem, honey. So first and foremost, I do hear that there has been a lot of activity during your dream time, so try paying attention. I'm going to say that you have more than one energy coming around, so more than two, I'm going to say, because that's what they're actually saying. So you have 3 people who've crossed over that are around you, is what I'm being told, okay? And the biggest message that I hear is pay attention to your dreams, because there is a lot of information coming through that way. And something about art for you. So I will say that it looks like you're going to get some inspiration on doing some kind of an artistic endeavor.
All right.
Okay.
And for Freddie's last two questions, he says, donate, please, and thank you.
Aw, thank you.
You're awesome, Freddie. All right, I'll give Freddie a big thank you. He's giving away 2 of his questions here to 2 of you in the comments.
Awesome. Thank you so much, honey.
Yes, thank you. Feel free to put in a yes or no question here into the chat, everyone. And again, give Freddie a big thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our first question is from Kelsey. Kelsey says, is Julian thinking about me?
Often, yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And our other free question is for... Let's see here. For Brad. Brad says, is Blake going to message me?
I'm not getting a yes for today, but it is coming, yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you again, Freddie, for giving away those 2 questions.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
And for those of you that are just joining us here, hello, welcome, and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on our list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you do submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And every half an hour, we will do 5 free questions from the comments. So make sure to stick around for that.
That's right.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we just finished with Freddie. Our next question is from Oksana Lopez. Hello. Oksana's question here is, hello.
Hi.
Raul went MIA on me. Will he reach out soon?
Yeah, I do hear it. I hear not very long, actually. So yeah, very soon.
All right. Thank you. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Kai H.
Hi, Kai.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Kai's first question is there anything specific she's going to say or talk about when she contacts me in the summer?
I wouldn't say specific. It's more about just reconnecting. It feels to me like she'll kind of brush over the things that have been said before. So it's more going to be just pretending like everything is okay.
Kai's next question is there any specific timing on when in the summer she will contact?
I would say it's going to be in August.
Kai's last question here is there anything I need to be prepared for or say specifically when she does reach out in the summer?
So I'm going to say it like this. We need to stay open and receptive, non-judgmental or critical, okay? So just staying open and receptive is going to be the best thing. There's not a specific thing you need to necessarily say, but you really have to practice biting your tongue is what your guys are saying. So don't be saying anything critical or judgmental, okay?
All right. And that is it for Kai.
All right.
Thank you. One second here.
For sure.
Our next question here, we just finished with Kai, is from Cassie Vale. Hello,
Hi,
Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie's first question is, hello, Rebecca and Andy. Thank you for all the advice with Corey. Things have been really confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear a timeline at all for our romantic connection?
October, I was shown right away.
Cassie's next question is, will we have the separation agreement completed and signed by the end of July?
By the end of July, it doesn't look like it, no. You'll be close, though.
And her next question here, she says, you have said you hear my half of pension value will be a little less than $500,000. Is it closer to 475 or 450?
475, I would say, yeah.
All right. And Cassie says thank you.
Oh, that's it?
Yep,
Okay,
just 3
perfect. You're very welcome, honey.
Thank you, Cassie. Our next question here is from Kelsey M. Hello,
Kelsey.
Kelsey's question here, she says, do you see a romantic relationship with Julian or Trey being better for me?
Right away they said Trey.
All right. Thank you, Kelsey. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Brad P.
Hi, Brad.
Brad's question is Is there any significant connection you see with the guys I have in picture right now?
Say that again.
Is there any significant connection you see with the guys I'm picturing right now?
Okay, let me just feel this. So there is a significance in the sense that it helps you open up, is what I'm being told. It's not a good, yeah, so it's not your perfect match, is what I'm being told. But it is going to help open you up, is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Adriana M. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Adriana's question here, she says, will Joaquin divorce?
Oh, I heard no.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Rebecca Kira.
Hi,
Welcome
honey.
back. Her first question, she says, hey, do you see how Martin feels about us meeting in person soon after such a long time?
I get excitement when thinking about you, so it feels good. Yeah.
All right. Her next question, she says, one second here. Her next question, she says, is there a reason I keep seeing planes flying above the sky when I'm around my home? As soon as I see it, I close my eyes and make a wish.
Oh, well, that's good. I will say that it is your guide's way of reinforcing for you. So keep asking for it.
All right, and her last question here, Rebecca says, can Martin feel my excitement to see him and that I've been missing him? Because of the excitement, I keep smiling every second. I
will say that even if he doesn't consciously know, there is an energetic knowing. So unconsciously or subconsciously, yes, absolutely. I will say your energy and enthusiasm is, we'll say, infectious. That's the word. So that's good.
All right, and she says, thank you.
You're welcome, hon.
Our next question here is from Juanita Williams.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Juanita says, is Patrick avoiding me?
No, I don't get a yes with that.
All right, that's it for her.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Melissa Bray.
Hi,
hello. Melissa's first question here, she says, hi girls.
Hi.
I've done a lap of the gods the other day. You told me it was pushing my body to the limit, not in the gym or anything. Is there anything I can do to help? Have been stressed.
I think the most important thing for you to do, honey, like it's okay to push a little bit, but we need to make sure that we are taking the time that the body needs. Either, well, I'm hearing for you emotionally more than anything. So let's work out. Journaling is what they're showing me for you, and do some meditations as well. More just like elevating your spirit meditations, not so much like focusing on anything specific, but just like bringing your energy up.
Melissa's next question, she says, can I get a time frame on when you see me meeting my person? Have been really working hard on myself and cutting out toxic people out of my life, family included. Yeah, I really do hear for you that it is in the winter time, honey. So it's coming sooner than you think. You have to continue with the boundaries. Anytime that you kind of relapse with your boundaries, it pushes them further away is what I hear, okay? So you have to be firm in who you're going to let in and who you're not. Her next question is, do you see what they will look like or any details? So right away, tall, I would say slender build, dresses really well. Kind of a light brown hair color is what I see, and lighter eyes. Yeah. Her next question is, I had a mammogram done. Pains in my breast. Will it come back okay? Yeah, I hear it will. Yeah. And Melissa's next question here, she says, is there anything I can do to help my hair? So much damage from hair extensions. Okay, so taking a break is one. I do hear vitamin, so nutrition will help with that. It's a mix. I get keratin, so they're really telling you to eat a lot of keratin or have a lot of keratin in your system, and biotin as well, okay? All right. And her last question here, she says, going on holiday in October, my first time ever leaving Ireland. Nice. Will Carol go? Thanks, girls. Yeah, I get a yes with that one. So yeah, looks like it. And that's exciting. Have fun. All right. you so much, Melissa.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from, one moment here. All right, I am going to go over the list quickly, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, or you're just wondering how long the list is, I'm going to go over that right now.
Perfect.
Just finished with Melissa there.
That's right.
Our next question on our list is from Stephanie Sigana, then Sana O, then Latoya Alexander, then Samritha B, then Andrea Powell, then we have CCS, then Mimi P, then Tanya Suarez G, then Kimber Pell, then Marie Loonforsen, then we have Michelle Placencia, then Ashley Ortiz, then Alessia M, then Marlene Agio Alaga, then we have, one second here, then Julie A, then Sheena McCloskey, then Paula S, then Ashley Fiddler, then Chrissy S, then Naya Miggins, and looks like that's it for now. And if there was anyone who still wanted to get on the list, now is definitely a good time to do so before it closes. To get on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you do submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. And yes, if you ever miss your question, we keep timestamps of every question that is answered here on our list. You can go to the live support through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and just let them know that you did miss your question. They can give you your timestamp, and it is on YouTube. You can watch it back right away because we are live there. You just have to rewind to the time that you missed it. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Stephanie Sigana.
That's right. Hello, Stephanie.
Welcome back. Stephanie's first question, or her only question here, she says, I've been thinking about my person lately. Can you describe what they look like?
Okay, so they're taller than you, a little bit stockier build. I do see kind of like a curly, not super curly, but light curl in the hair. Brown hair. Darker eyes is what I'm seeing. And a big smile.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Sana O. Hello. Sana's question here is, she says, good Saturday.
Hello.
My daughter is angry with me, I think, and I want reconciliation. Do you see when we are going to talk about what happened? Thank you both.
It's going to be a few weeks, I hear. Yeah, so before July is up.
All right, that's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Latoya Alexander.
Hello.
Latoya's first question, her only question, she says, do you see when I'll be in a romantic relationship that will turn into a long-term relationship?
Okay, so your long-term relationship is coming in, I hear, 5 months. Okay, it does feel like you're going to have a connection prior to your long-term connection. So you do have somebody coming in before that happens, okay?
All right. Thank you, Latoya.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Samritha B. Hello. Their question here is, will Rajan offer me commitment down the line?
So I get yes, but it does feel like there's quite some time before that happens, okay? So just be patient is what your guides are saying. It does feel like it's going to be a few months before the commitment comes in.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Our next question here is from Andrea Powell. Hello.
Hi.
Her question is, do you see when I should expect for Ishmael to contact me?
End of this month, I hear.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from CCS. Hello.
Hello.
One moment here. All right. CC says, does anyone realize that she's been generating her readings on AI?
No.
All right. Thank you. That's for her. Our next question here is from Mimi P. Hello.
Hello.
Mimi's question, she says, do you see how Nika was currently feeling about me?
Okay, so I feel a little bit of like, kind of energy. So we're like putting a distance, or there's something causing me to feel like I need to put a space between, is what it feels like, okay? It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does feel like I need space, or I'm like putting a space between. I'm not as open and receptive as I normally am, is what it feels like.
All right, and Mimi's last question here, she says, do you see when this month me and Nika will reconcile?
The connection does feel like it's going to be about 3 weeks. So I'm going to say 3 weeks from now.
All right. And that's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Tanya Suarez G. Hello.
Hello.
Tanya's first question here is, once Leopoldo is back home, will he be mentally stable or unstable? Can I trust him to stay home alone while I go to work around our children with what he went through?
So I get that we're better once they're home, better, but not necessarily all right, is what I hear. So I'm not getting that you should necessarily just go to like things are normal. It feels like there's still a little bit of work there. Okay, so we're not completely better, is what I hear.
Her next question is, will our relationship be how it used to be before, or a change for the better, happier, healthier living lifestyle, and better version of the man he was before, or will it be a setback?
I do get the sense that you're gonna have some work. It does feel to me like it is going to be more genuine. So I will say that to me is better because you get the real version of the person. And it won't be trying to convince you everything is cool and that I'm okay and everything is okay. So it will be a better like connection that way. But it's work. Okay. So it's not going to be an easy peasy like slip back into normality. It feels like you guys got to work at things.
All right. Tanya's next question here is, you mentioned he would be out of rehab in 2 months. Would that be in the beginning or end of August, or when out of rehab?
End of August. Yeah.
Her next question is, you had said for me to be supportive with him once he was back home. Do you see what him going through or struggling with so I can prepare myself to help? Do you see any danger to us or causing danger or harm to himself?
It's more emotional. I will say yes, there is that concern of danger to himself, not to you. I don't get that sense. It's more self-harm. I will say it feels like don't pressure. Your guides are saying, again, just being open and receptive, but don't push for like asking too close of questions about how are you feeling, things like that. Like give him time is what I'm hearing, okay? So just be open, receptive. I don't fear for you, but I definitely do feel like he could be a harm to himself for sure.
All right, and Tanya's last question, she says, he now sees things differently and has mentioned he wants to marry me and do things the right way. Mm-hmm. Is that something he really wants?
Yeah, it is. Those are honest statements I hear.
All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
All right, and just to let you all know, our list is now closed for this live, everyone, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. So don't worry, if you have donated, you will still be answered here on this live, but again, we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. Thank you so much, everyone.
That's right.
All right. Our next question here, back to our list. We just finished with Tanya. Our next question is from Kimber Pell.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Kimber's first question here, she says, hello, sweet ladies. Will the spot on my upper back heal up on its own, or should I see a dermatologist?
I don't hear it's necessary, so it does feel like it'll get better on its own. You can take care of it, obviously. Do the things that you need to do to keep it clean and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it'll get better on its own, I hear.
Her next question is, my hubby is so frustrated lately. Do you see how he is doing?
I hear he's feeling a lot of pressure. Again, he's not going to get better. He's only going to get worse. That frustration is only going to get worse, unfortunately. You can expect that he's not going to get any better the way that he is. Okay, so expect that to be continuing is what I hear.
Kimber's next question, she says, I'm claiming a healing ASAP, doing better. Will lightheadedness go away soon?
It's still a little bit of ways, but it feels like it gets better a little bit, and then it does still come back periodically, honey. So I'm not hearing that it's gone forever kind of thing. So it does feel like you're still working through it. So it's still around for a bit.
Kimber's next question is there anything from guides? I'm meditating 2 to 3 times a day.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, so one of the things is they're saying pay attention to your thought process when you see numbers. So just making sure you are paying attention to what you're feeling, what you're saying, or what you're thinking in the moment when you do see the sequence of numbers, specifically 333, I'm hearing, okay?
All right, and Kimber's last question, she says, do you see how the rest of July will be healing?
You're working on it. You won't be fully better, I hear, but you will be much better than you are in this moment right now. So you are moving towards that healing, absolutely. Yeah, so it will be better.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber.
Yes.
That's it for her.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Marie Loon Fortin.
Hi, honey.
Hello. Marie Loon's first question here, she says, I'm doing a lot of hard work staying focused on my purpose, tuning out negative things around me, and just fully trusting the feeling of knowing something beautiful is close by. You mentioned things would be epic for me. What does that look like?
So, I mean, it's your success. It's that expectation should be that you get all the things you want and you get to let go of the hardship is what I hear. Okay, so you get to have the life you want.
Her next question is, I trust my guides that come September, as they told me I will move with my boyfriend. Are they aware I can't stay past that? The toxicity of the place is affecting me in every way.
It really is affecting you. So the question is what exactly?
Are they aware I can't stay past that, it says.
So
is there anything on that?
I will say just keep your focus on the fact that you will be moving in with him, and if you want to help that energy along, just pack your stuff in your mind's eye and visualize you bringing your boxes to his house.
All right. Her next question, she says, I have gained weight the last few months. I'm feeling it has to do with my high cortisol level from the stress these past few months and also hormones changing. Will I go back to my usual weight or stay at this weight?
You will. It's stress for sure. So it definitely is stress that's causing the issue. You will go back, I hear. Yeah. And it doesn't take much, actually.
Her next question here, Marie Loon says, when you say my boyfriend will ask for my hand very soon, do you see when, which month?
So it is before the year is up, is what I'm hearing. They're not telling you the exact month just because they want it to be a surprise. They don't want you to spoil it for yourself, is what I hear. But it is before the year is up.
All right. Her next question is, I'm having a hard time to wrap my head around that my boyfriend asked me to move in with him on video before he tells me he loves me. Can my guides explain it to me?
Oh, he'll tell you he loves you. It's just that it's easy. It's easy for him. You're already over there anyways. You already go over and you already check in on his house for him. So, yeah, it's easy for him.
Her next question is, I'm doing a reading tomorrow for the well-known American actress of the movie that was filmed at the barn. Will anything come out of this?
More of it, more of the same. And that's great. Fantastic. I'm glad that you're doing that. And word of mouth is very powerful, honey.
Her next question is, I asked my boss yesterday for $400 compensation from the movie. Do you see me getting it?
I do.
And her last question here is, I sat down and wrote my why, the reasons why I my work, and it really helped get out of scarcity. Thank you for the advice and bringing that awareness to me.
Yeah.
Do my guides say I am now well aligned with my why?
So you are definitely aligned with your why. What you have to work on is I gotta get out of this energy. I gotta get out of this energy, because the more you focus on I gotta get out of this energy, the more that energy gets worse, right? So we're gonna be like, I am aligned to my purpose. My soul's purpose is guiding me, and I'm following my path. Okay? So get that energy of I gotta get out of here. I can't take this anymore. Stop feeling like that and start focusing more the other way.
All right, thank you so much, Marie Loon.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi, honey.
Hello. Michelle's first question here, she says, Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Fernando did message me last week thanking me for the birthday card. However, this week that I reached out lightly, he feels distant. Do you see why he's acting like this with me?
I don't get the sense that he is actually feeling distant, honey. I think he's just being himself. Yeah. So he's not feeling separated the way that you're thinking.
Her next question is, am I important to him like he said, because I feel like I'm not?
You are. He's just not very good at showing it.
Her next question is, he said he would help me with looking over my paper to help me get it published. Will he follow through?
Yeah, he will.
Her next question is, as of right now, should I pull back so he can spring into action?
I don't hear that you need to do that. I think it's, again, very important that you stay open and receptive to him. Pulling your energy back is really going to have an opposite effect of what you're wanting.
Her next question is, as of right now, should I pull back so he can... Oh, wait, we just did that one. Her next question is, I did some candle work this past week. Do you see it has shifted something?
It's definitely helped, I hear. Keep doing it, I hear, though. Okay, so it helps you focus. That's what your guides are saying. So it's a good thing.
All right. And sorry, we did do look over my paper to help me get it published, right? Perfect. All right, that's it for Michelle.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Ashley O. Hello.
Hi.
Ashley's first question here is, good morning.
Good morning.
Will we get accepted for the house we applied for?
Oh, I got a yes for that.
Her next question is, my eye has been looking off. Triple eyelid, swollen, and looks uneven compared to my other eye. Do you see what could be causing it?
It does feel like it's an infection. It feels like it was a bite or something. So, like, there is an external force that caused the issue, and now it's a massive issue is what I'm hearing. But infection, yeah. I would get it looked at, honey.
Alright, her next question is, seems like I'll always be scared to drive alone. Do you see when it looks like I'll get the hang of it and drive independently and confidently?
It does feel like it's going to take some time. I'm getting a couple of years. But you'll be okay. You will get that confidence. I promise that.
Alright, and that's it for Ashley. Thank you. And we have a quick testimonial here.
Nice. I always like those.
Yes, of course. Me too. Alright, testimonial from Emily. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Emily says, Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
You said I would find my wedding ring, and I had lost, and I did. Yay!
I'm glad. I know that's a scary thing, hey?
Alright, thank you so much for sharing that. That's it for her. Our next question here, back to our list, is from Kelsey M. Hello.
Hi, Kelsey.
Kelsey's question, she says, you mentioned that Julian is thinking about me often. If he is, will he reach out soon? I don't understand what's holding him back.
I'm not getting the movement yet, but he will reach out, so just be patient. It feels to me like uncertainty is the reason, honey.
Alright, thank you. That's for her. Okay. Our next question is from Amaya Edmond. Hello.
Hi, Amaya.
Amaya's first question is, does Paris still want to have a relationship with me, or has he moved on?
No, the door's still open, honey. Yeah. So there's still energy there.
Her next question is, do you see how he feels about the connection between us even though we're no contact?
So there is that absence felt. So it definitely, the saying, absent makes the heart grow fonder. I feel that is the energy. So it's like you not being around each other has had an impact. Absolutely.
All right, and Amaya's last question is, how does he feel about my daughter?
There's affection there. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Amaya. That's it for her. Our next question is from Alessia M.
Hi, honey.
Alessia's first question here, she says, hello, ladies.
Hi.
My guide said the relationship with Luca is karmic, but I also said he is my person and my soulmate. Do you see what exactly they meant by that? Just trying to understand our connection better.
So sometimes when we have leftover energy or promises left over, it can come through as a karmic thing. And it feels to me like it's more of a, we promised each other that we'd always be with each other in this life and the next kind of thing. That's what the karma part of it is.
Alessia's next question is, you said I should wait until Luca has proven himself before I meet him again. Is there something he will say or do? I'm always reserved after he disappears, but after he asks me to meet up several times, I usually say okay, and we meet and talk.
So I think what you need to, okay, let me just put it in words a little less here. Okay, so when he connects with you or when he comments, like, I want to see you or whatnot, I think it's very important to let him know that you need to know that this isn't, basically, don't say it in a mean way, but it's not a waste of your time kind of thing, okay? So you want to say that in a more positive way. I would say more like, is this going to be, our typical meetup where I'm going to see you and then not see you, or are we going to continue to see each other? Make sure that that's the case before you meet up.
And Alessia's last question is, are the hardships in relationships coming to an end for me? My last relationship was difficult and made me sick, but I learned a lot, and with Luca as well. I want to love without hurting anymore. Thank you for your advice.
So I think it's very important to hold on to that statement. I want to love without hurting. Let's change it to, I want to feel good when I love. Okay? That's a better way to look at it, but it is going to take a little bit of time for you to get to that. You have to really believe that you can and do deserve the love. But yeah, it's still a little bit before it comes in that way.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Alessia.
All right.
Our next question is from Marlene Agio Alaga.
Hello, Marlene.
Marlene's first question here, she says, after 7 years, I decided to move back to Oklahoma City. Will I make more money here?
Yes.
Her next question is, do you see when I will get my own place?
I'm in 4 months.
And her last question, Marlene says, will I find a good running car at the car auction next week?
I gotta go there.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Marlene.
All right.
Our next question is from BP.
Hi, honey.
BP's first question here, she says, in order for us to conceive in November and considering our intimacy timeframes, do you hear I should initiate this weekend for the best outcome to still be intimate in November, or any advice how to allow this to work out timeframe-wise? Basically, if it happens today, it's good for November?
Yeah. I would initiate. I wouldn't hold back.
Her next question is, do you hear October he'll look for a ring to propose in November?
Maybe in November, I hear.
And her last question is, do you hear my kids and I keep our Medicaid benefits, etc., considering the new president bill?
I do hear yes, but it does seem like things will be a little bit, so some things will still be available and some things will not. So it's cut, is what they're basically showing me. So some things, yes, are still covered and some things will not be, okay? But yeah, I still see you having it. It's just limited a little bit more.
All right. Thank you so much, BP. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Julie A. Hello.
Hi.
Julie's First question here, she says, good morning.
Good morning.
When Jesus posts on Instagram, especially yesterday, was that with me in mind so I would see?
Yes.
Her next question is, given our situation, do you see Jesus and I starting a discreet relationship beyond just intimacy?
Not yet, but it does lead to that. It's still a few months away before it leads to that, though. So, not yet.
All right, and her last question is, did Jesus think about everything I messaged him on Thursday night and it made him happy?
Definitely. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Julie. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question on our list is from Sheena Miklowski.
Hi,
Hello,
Sheena.
Sheena's first question here, she says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
I've joined online dating. Am I wasting my time, or will I meet anyone to go on a date with?
You'll get dates. You're not going to find quality, but you'll get dates, yeah. So it depends on how you think wasting your time would be.
Her next question is, does Michael hide his true feelings from me because he needs to save face with his friends and family?
It's because he's controlling, and a little bit of that, yeah, but it's mostly because he's controlling.
And Sheena's last question is, Jonah is no longer single. He's seeing a girl. Has this energy for me now closed?
No, the door's still slightly open, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Sheena.
All right.
Our next question here is from Paula S. Hello.
Hi.
Paula's first question here, she says, hi ladies.
Hello.
I've got the okay from my husband to take our daughters on a vacation in October. Will this all work out for us?
Yes, it looks like it will.
Her next question is, I'd like my mother to come with us since my dad passed in April. Will she agree to it?
She will. You will have to ask her more than once, though.
Her next question is, I've been thinking about selling my current cars and buying one that has better fuel mileage. Will I do this?
You will.
Her next question is, just found out my youngest daughter is pregnant and due in February.
Nice.
Do you see what the sex will be?
I see blue.
And her last question is, I'm doing my best to hang in there with my job. Will I be able to hang on until I get vested and get my pension?
Yes. It is hard, though.
All right. Thank you so much, Paula. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Ashley Fiddler. Hello. Ashley's first question here, she says, do you see me studying further in the same field of work?
I do see you still going to school. 2 more years is what I'm hearing.
Her next question is, will I hear from Tiernan anytime soon or ever?
You will talk again, I hear, but it's not anytime soon. So it's next year is what I'm hearing.
Her next question is, do you see what he is feeling about the situation and will that change?
It's frustration, I hear. It will change, yeah. Right now, currently, though, I'm feeling the frustration is there, and the animosity, upsetness.
Her next question is, will my son be okay once the baby comes?
Yeah.
And her last question is, do you see when a relationship is coming in for me, please?
It looks like you're going to have something coming in. I'm getting in February.
All right. Thank you. That's it for Ashley.
All right.
Our next question here is from... Actually, one second here. Okay. Yes, we just finished with Ashley. All right, and it looks like we have made it to 30 minutes.
All right.
We're half an hour into the live, which means
Nice.
we can do 5 free questions. Yay!
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around. Feel free to put in a yes or no question here into the chat along with your name, and we are going to do 5 free now.
That's right.
Our first free question here is from... Let's see here. All right, from Veronica, who says, will I remarry one day after being married 30 years and now widowed for 3 years? Thank you.
So I hear that you'll have a companion. I'm not necessarily hearing marriage again, but it will feel that way. So you'll be living together and have that kind of experience. But I'm not necessarily hearing marriage.
All right. Our next question is from Jasmine, who says, do you see Dallas and I meeting this year?
No.
All right. Our next question is from Amanda, who says, will I be close to my daughter's first son, my first grandson?
Yes.
Our next question is from Avery, who says, I bought my sister a crystal daisy. Should I send it to her?
Absolutely.
All right, and our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Misty. Misty says, will Stephen and I be in a relationship?
I get a no right now. It looks like later, yes. Now, no. So it's complicated is what I'm hearing.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions for now.
Alrighty.
We will do another 5 free questions in another half an hour. Thank you so much, everyone. Also, just to remind you all, our list is closed for this live, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. So if you have already donated, don't worry, you will still be answered here on this live, but again, we won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. If you did not happen to make it onto the list this live, but you want to make sure that you can in the future, sign up for our email list in the link in the bio. We send out a notification before every single live, and we open the list at the same time, so that is the best way to make sure for any future lives you can make it on the list.
That's right.
And speaking of the list, I will go over that right now. So if you have already donated and you are wondering when you're coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Chrissy S., then Naya Miggins, then Corey BK, then Steve Zulu, then Andrea Edwards, then Karen Ward, then we have Tanya Suarez G., then Mia D., then Lisa Lopez, then Peter Serrano, then Kai H., then Nicole W., then Simone, then Jessica G., then S. Ford, then Ann F., then Greg P., and looks like that is it. Thank you all so much. And if there was anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read and you've not already been answered, please head over to the live support now through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. And again, that's only if you donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Chrissy S. Hello.
Hi.
Her first question here, she says, do you see what Spirit wants me to focus on for my second book?
So right away they show me shadow work.
Her next question is, will my new account reach the amount of followers I hope for?
Yes.
And her last question, she says, do you see why she is going out of her way to copy me?
Envy.
All right. Thank you, Chrissy. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Naya Miggins. Hello, Naya.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Naya's first question here, she says, update. Arthur approached me about asking for a fresh start. He seems to be opening up.
Mm-hmm.
Will he plan a date for us soon?
Yes, it looks like.
Her next question is, has he spoken to anyone about how he feels about me, like family or friends?
I do feel that there is a friend that has been spoken with, not fully open or not fully disclosing everything, but yeah, somebody he's talked to.
And Naya's last question is, will I have any hiccups with my trip to Brazil with my friends?
No. Looks like it's nice and easy.
All right. Thank you so much, Naya.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Corey BK, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Corey's first question is, hi.
Hi.
Can you tell me the current energy between Eric and I?
Okay, so there's a lot of light around the two of you. It does feel to me like it is open, but it feels a little bit, I hear complication there. So I'm going to say open energy, but there is some complication.
Her next question is, I haven't talked to Eric in quite some time, and I often feel guilty for missing him.
Mhm.
Does he miss me?
Yes.
And Corey's last question, she says, do you see how he feels about me specifically? Is there anything that sticks out?
More than anything, there's a lot of reminiscing. So a lot of like, I guess, melancholy energy, thinking about the past.
All right, thank you, Corey. That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question is from Steve Zulu. Welcome
Hi, honey.
back. Their first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Still on track for a new job this month?
Yes.
Her next question is there anything more I can do for my manifestation in my wallet that it comes into fruition?
It's always really important to kind of do small gestures, and this sounds funny, but it works really well. If you have a piece of citrine, stick it in your wallet. It helps to attract money, but doing things to help attract it. That abundance is coming, though.
All right. And her last question is, can you see soulmate characteristics?
Humor is the first thing that I hear. So somebody very funny, very self-assured, kind, and very outgoing. Yeah. I know. I'm going to say blue eyes stand out as well.
All right. Thank you. That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Andrea Edwards. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Andrea's first question is, I emailed Chris asking him out and got no response yet. Is he going to respond?
He will.
Her next question is, I keep running into Chris around town randomly without warning. Has he noticed the same thing happening?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Andrea's last question, she says, do you see how Chris is currently feeling about me?
A little intimidated, I hear. It's not a bad thing. It's okay. It's just that it is it's different for Chris, is what I hear.
All right. Thank you. That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Karen Ward. Hello,
Hi,
Karen.
Karen.
Karen's question here, she says, my mom has been seriously not well for a long time. She is nearly 80. Do you see when she'll get her angel wings? Thanks, ladies.
Oh, there's still lots of time, I hear. I did hear 86.
All right. Thank you. That's it for Karen.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Tanya Suarez G. Hello again. Tanya's first question here is there anything my spirit guides need to tell me about my fiance Leopoldo and I, about what my fiance and I have been going through? We've been going through a lot and currently in a desperation period. Miss him a lot.
Yeah. I think the most important thing that you need to hear is that it's not always going to be this difficult. Things are improving, and the work that needs to be done is being done.
Her next question is, one second here. Alright, she says, is there anything wrong with me that I need to worry about for health issues? I tend to get random bruises and have lost a lot of weight.
I'm not hearing like major things, but definitely stress is a big component to that. You can go get a physical. There's no harm in doing that. But I'm not getting like extreme anything. It's really stress.
And her last question, she says, do you see when my finances will start getting better?
8 months. So not yet, but it's coming. So 8 months from now.
All right. Thank you, Tanya. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Mia D.
Hi,
Hello,
Mia.
Mia. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Mia's first question here, she says, will Greg try to fix things or reconcile after last night?
I do hear yes. I'm going to say there is a lot of regret about last night. So how things happened and what was said, it does feel regretful. So I do hear yes. It's not all going to be okay though.
Her next question is, sorry, that was trying to fix things and reconcile.
Yeah.
Her next question is, does he regret last night?
Yes.
Mia's next question is there still hope for us in the future?
There is, but I think it's very important for you to understand that things are not always going to happen the way that you want them to happen. So just be open and receptive to things getting better in a different way is what your guides are saying. Okay, so it's not necessarily going to happen the way you want it to.
All right,
Okay.
and her next question, she says, will he commit?
I do hear he will. It does again feel like it's going to take some effort. But yes, I do get a yes for that.
And her last question here, Mia says, will I be getting a new job with the same benefits with current job before the new year?
January.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
That's it from Mia.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Lisa Lopez.
Hi, honey.
Hello. Lisa's first question here, she says, hello.
Hi.
Was Alex not happy or excited to see me the other day? Annoying that he hasn't answered me since.
I know he enjoyed his time with you. Yeah, it feels like he did.
Her next question is, trusting the universe knows best on how to handle the situation. Is this type of energy coming to a close before we shift to a better path?
Yes.
And Lisa's last question is, I still want things to go well on my end, and I still want to eventually move in together.
Mhm.
Will this still play out in my favor?
I hear it will. Yeah, you just have to be patient.
All right, she says, as always, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.
Hmm.
Our next question is from Peter Serrano. Hello.
Hi.
Peter's first question here is, will I get my job back? I need it.
I didn't get a yes there. It looks like you're going elsewhere.
Peter's next question is Chantel interested in me? She's holding back.
I do feel that there's an interest there, but yeah, it's very we'll say it does feel conservative in the way that the energy is being shared. Yeah.
Peter's next question is, do you see when my mother will get her inheritance money?
It looks like it'll be in December.
His next question is there a reason I'm having a rough first half of the year? Will it get better anytime soon?
It does improve. I hear for you the fall is a better time. It really is just momentum from past thoughts and actions, honey. So yeah, it will start to improve. It does feel like not until the fall though.
All right. And Peter's last question is there a reason my finances don't go up?
It's your fear. Yeah. So the more you focus on not having and the fear that you're gonna like lose everything, it really just amplifies that. So work on how you're feeling about money and be more receptive to understand that money is energy just like anything else, and you can have an abundance of it if you allow it in.
All right, thank you,
Okay.
Peter. And there is a abundance meditation on
There is.
Patreon, right?
That's right. If you head over to my Patreon, and you can sign up either as a paid or a free member, but there is an abundance meditation there, yes, and it helps a lot.
Yes, you can find the link to that in the bio.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is it for Peter. Our next question here is from Kai H. Hello, Kai. Welcome back again.
Yes.
Kai says, so is she going to open up to what has been happening with her and Devin at her own pace then, if I'm understanding correctly?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Oh,
that's
that's
it
it?
for Kai.
Okay.
Just one.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Nicole W. Hello. Nicole's first question here is, will Sam decide that he wants to continue dating me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Her next question is, will Sam text me tonight?
I do hear that it's going to be about 3 days.
All right, and Nicole's last question, she says, will Sam decide that he wants to meet up with me this evening? Will we?
I'm not hearing this evening, no, unfortunately. Sorry, honey.
All right, thank you so much, Nicole. That's it for her. And Christy says, that meditation is excellent. I love it.
I know, it's so good. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Go check it out, everybody.
Yes. All right. Our next question here on our list is from Simone. Hello, Simone.
Hey, Simone.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Simone's first question is, hey,
Hi.
do you see when I'll be finding a new salon room to rent, as the one I'm renting isn't right for me?
It does look like it's going to be in August, honey, so it is coming. Yeah, about 5 weeks is what your guys are saying.
Simone's next question is, do you see... Sorry, 1 second. Do you see when I'll be noticing my business as being more consistent and stable?
Okay, so it does look like this is going to happen in around September, October for you. It really is important to get yourself stabilized first before you start focusing on that aspect of things, because it really is hard to keep your manifestation in momentum when you're not stabilized right now. So just understand that it is just once you find the place that's perfect for you, it starts to grow, no problem.
All right, and Simone's last question, she says, I'm starting university in September studying pediatric nursing, which I
Nice.
think I'm aligned with.
Nice.
Any messages or advice?
Yeah, so right away they're showing me green energy with you, which is great because that means that you are somebody who's supposed to do physical healing. So love that for you. Definitely pediatrics is the right vibe for you. So it is going to be easy for you to do.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for Simone.
All right.
And for those of you that did want to check out the abundance meditation or the other, the self-love
There's
meditation
self-love
there.
and then oh, no, the other one is for the pink ones.
Yes. So the self-love or abundance meditation, you can find the link to the Patreon through the bio. So click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, press the link in the bio. There you'll see the Patreon link.
It's a P.
Yes. The abundance and self-love meditation are for free members, so you just need to sign up for free. You don't have to pay. And yes, those abundance and self-love meditations are there on the Patreon.
That's right.
Definitely go and check those out if you're interested. Thank you so much, Courtney. Our moderator there, just pasting the same thing basically.
Awesome. Thank you so much, honey.
And Kimber says, they are great. Awesome.
Oh, I'm glad you like them.
All right.
More to come.
Definitely. All right, we just finished with Simone. Our next question here on our list is from Jessica G. Welcome
Hi,
back.
Jessica.
She gets 3 questions here.
Perfect.
Her first question, she says, been thinking about starting a cleaning business. Would this be lucrative for me if I decide to move forward?
You would definitely make money, absolutely. It takes a bit of time for you to get to the financial goal that you're wanting, though. But yeah, it's lucrative. It's worth it.
Her next question is, will I conceive this year?
No, next year.
And her last question is, will I be able to land a second job to help pay off old debt?
You could, yes. Yeah. If you go out looking, it looks like it'll be September that you find something.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from S. Ford. Hello.
Hello.
Their question is, does Mr. Libra have romantic feelings for me?
Definitely.
All right, thank you. That's it for them.
All right.
And thank you so much for that gift.
Yeah.
That was Mom of 2 boys, so
Aw,
Rebecca,
thanks,
thank you. Welcome back. All right, our next question here on our list. One moment here. Our next question is from Greg P.
Hey,
Hello,
Greg.
Greg's first question here is, and he gets 10 questions plus 1 bonus
Nice.
question. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, Greg's first question is, blessings, Rebecca and team. Do you see the inheritance coming in soon?
Yes. Yeah.
His next question is, as you know, I still have a financial resolve coming in related to my pension.
Yes.
Is there any idea when this will finally arrive?
So it does feel like it's coming in. I'm getting August, so it is going to be August before you actually see it.
All right. Greg's next question is, my wife Ari's father lives in Venezuela. She just heard that he has hepatitis.
Mhm.
Is there any guidance on how he got this and how to treat it?
So he is going to be okay. I do hear medication. There is medication for it, so I do see that that will happen. It does feel to me. Oh, I don't know that you want to know how. It does feel to me like there maybe was somebody else or somebody that we were messing around with, is what I hear. But it will get treated with medication, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And before we move on to Greg's next question, I do just have to confirm that we're human here on TikTok. Sorry about that, Greg. It'll just time out the live if I don't do it.
No worries. I know you only have like a minute or something, right?
It is 4 minutes, but sometimes it ticks down faster.
Right.
There we go.
Good? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
All right. Greg's next question here is, my wife and her son will be traveling to Colombia with her son to meet her family. This is now planned for the end of July. Do you see how this will go?
I mean, it feels like it'll be okay. The trip will go okay. Yeah, I'm not getting any like, no, it's not a good thing. So it looks like it'll be okay.
His next question is, the National Dialogue Presentations event was canceled. Is this going to come back in some other form or the other?
So it will be, it's canceled for now. I hear that it will be reinstated again, okay? I'm hearing it's going to be about 3 months, but it will come back around. So they'll mention it again and redo it again is what I'm hearing. You'll know by September.
Greg's next question is, will I personally be traveling in the coming month or two?
I do see travel for you. Yeah, I would say it's going to be in August though, not in July.
All right. His next question is, do you see how the month of July is going to develop for me?
So work is what I'm hearing. So it does feel like you're doing a lot of interacting with the right people. It is all about focusing on the foundation of your connections is what I hear. Okay, so it is work related. That's good though. That's really good.
His next question is, sorry, do you see how the month of August is going to develop for me?
So August feels a little bit less stressful. It's more things falling into place in August. So July is like we're setting up our foundation. So we're getting all the connections in, meeting all the people we need to meet. August is where we get the fruits of our labor. So things are starting to fall into place. And I do see work, but it is more relaxed. You're not having to push for it to happen. It's just happening at this point.
This next question is, I'm interested in guidance from my guides. Do they have any advice for me?
So it's really important for you to quiet yourself. You're going to have some time alone with everybody leaving. So take that time and use that time to meditate, to write things down. I hear for you trying to do the automatic writing. That will be really beneficial for you because you get more from the divine that way as you get out of your own way, and it's easier for you to get information that way. So just practicing that and taking the time for yourself through space away from others is what I hear, okay?
His next question is, can I expect any nature-related positive developments the next 2 weeks?
I do see, yeah, I do hear yes. It does feel like it's like we're starting, you're not going to see something happen. It's more we're starting the momentum in the right direction in the next couple of weeks. So yes, it's important for you to understand that things are starting to move. You're not going to see anything change in 2 weeks, but you're definitely getting that momentum going, if that makes sense, okay?
All right. And his last question here, Greg says, does Gaia have any guidance for me at this time?
The most important thing is stay focused and remember that you're not alone in what you're doing, okay? And she very much appreciates the work that you've been doing, okay? So that energy has nowhere to go but back to you, all right? So I know you don't do it for that, but it does return. So keep going forward.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Greg. That is it for him.
All right.
And we are at the end of our list here. There might be just a couple more that are just coming through at the end here. But
Right.
we have also made it to our next half an hour goal. Awesome. which means we can do another 5 free questions.
Right.
Thank you so much,
So
everyone.
start putting in your yes or no questions, guys. Yay!
And if there was anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on the list that I read before, or you have not already been answered, please head over to the live support, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Our first free question here is from Maddie. Maddie says, will I conceive in summer?
September here.
All right, our next question is from Sarah, who says, will his mom have a conversation with him after our talk?
Yes.
Our next question is from Kelsey, who says, will I speak to Sean again?
You will, honey, yeah.
Our next question is from Dream. Dream says, will the stomach issue I've been having resolve itself?
I am being shown no, so it does look like you need to go see a doctor, okay, honey?
All right, and our last free question here is from Thank you so much for all the gifts, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, from Lois. Lois says, will I get pregnant with baby number 2 by the end of this year?
Yes, you will.
Awesome. Keep us posted on that. And thank you so much for those gifts.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around. Don't go anywhere. We can now get started on some giveaways.
That's right.
Yay!
All right. We're going to do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here on the live, and an audience member.
So feel free to put in, yes. Do you want to go over it?
Sure.
Or do you want me to?
Put your name in with a purple heart if you've been here before. Put your name in with a yellow heart if you are brand new. Before I do the polls, don't forget to go and check out my Patreon and sign up for our email list. We send out an email every time we are going live, and we turn on our button. So if you missed being able to put in questions on this live, it kind of helps you to get in there early, okay? I'm also on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So if you aren't already following me on those platforms, please come follow me there as well. And follow me here on TikTok too if you're not already.
Oh, thank you so much for all of those gifts. You're awesome.
Thanks, guys. All right, so let's do our subscriber first.
Sure. All you subscribers, make sure your name is here in the chat. We are going to we're going to pick one of
We're gonna
you
pick for you. Yeah.
for a giveaway.
That's right.
How many scrolls?
Let's do 4.
4 scrolls. Sounds great. All right. Give them just a second more to put their
You
names
betcha.
in here. Ready?
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Our winner is... Any subscribers here? Let's see. It's going to be the first one I see. Subscribers. All right, our subscriber winner is Jael.
Yay! All right, what did you win? You won a free question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Congratulations, you won a free question. Yay!
Awesome. Thank you so much for being a subscriber.
Mhm.
All right, give them just another minute or two to put their names and hearts in. And I'm just going to check our list really quickly.
That sounds
here.
great. Thank you so much for that. So keep on spamming your names, guys. We're just making sure our list is fully done.
That's right. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking around until the end. All right. One moment.
Yeah, no problem.
We can do our audience winner now.
Yeah, let's do 5 scrolls.
5 scrolls sounds great.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our winner is Moonlight Sandra.
Moonlight Sandra, like that. You got a free question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in the bio. You're going to go to the I am a winner page. Fill out the information there. You want a free question. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the live, and congratulations. And I should say, make sure that you do redeem your prize right away, guys, because you have 24 hours to redeem them, okay?
Yes.
So go do it right now.
And Moonlight Sandra is new here, so welcome.
Okay. Welcome indeed. Make sure you're following.
Yes, definitely. And make sure to sign up for the email list through the link in the bio.
And go check out Patreon.
And go check out the Patreon. That's exactly what I was going to
I
say. All right, we do have one more question here on our list.
Perfect.
From Taryn S. Hello,
Hey,
Taryn. Welcome back. All right, Taryn's first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
I hope you all are doing amazingly.
Aww.
Is there anything I can do for my stream and TikTok to grow like it once did before? I've been posting consistently, but it's been very slow.
I do hear that it really is just going to take consistency, honey. So don't get caught up on all of the stuff that's floating around, like the shadow ban and TikTok's changed and all that stuff, because that even if you're not realizing it, just looking at that is affecting how your TikTok is doing, because you're worrying about that. Okay, so even if you're not realizing or recognizing that it's like getting into your subconscious, it feels like that's the momentum. Okay, so just stop looking at that kind of stuff and just know that, you know, divine timing and divine alignment is there, and that's what you have to remind yourself of. More than anything, it's really the energy that you're feeling that has an effect on how much it grows.
All right, her next question is, Finny and I have become close. Do you see the reason he has become more emotionally close and subtly intimate? Before he would be shy and run away.
Well, he's opening up to you, honey, so it really is just being open and authentic with you.
Her next question is, do you see what Finny's feelings are for me now since we've been more close than ever?
Definitely much. I'm going to say I feel safe. That is the energy. So feeling safe with you.
Taryn's next question, she says, is there a reason Vinny views my posts but takes a bit to message back?
Sometimes I look at it, but I'm busy or doing something, and then come back to it afterwards. I like to take my time, is what I hear. So I don't want to just like respond quickly. I want to take my time and respond appropriately, is what I hear.
All right, and Taryn's last question here, she says, is Finny genuine about me, or should I be worried? Thank you so much.
You do not have to be worried. Definitely genuine, I hear.
All right,
yeah.
Thank you. That's it for her.
Okay.
And it looks like that is it for our list now. I don't think there is anyone else, so thank you so much, everyone. And now it is time for our top gifter. All right, our top gifter today is Mom of Two Boys.
Thank you so much. Let's see what you got. And you got a free question. Yay! Okay, you know what to do. Head up to the link in the bio. Go to the I am a winner page. Fill out the information there. Thank you so much for being my top gifter, and you won a free question. Yay!
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes.
And thank you to all of you for sticking around until the end. You guys are amazing. And make sure to sign up for our email list in the link in the bio. So click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, press the link in the bio, and sign up for the email list there to be notified when we go live next. Yeah. And of course, check out the Patreon as well. There are 2 free meditations there if you would like to check those out, and they are awesome.
Yes, and we are going to start doing some Patreon lives. So.
That's right. There's lots that's going to be happening on the Patreon. All right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so
we'll
much,
see you on the next
everyone.
live, okay?
Bye-bye.